When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the 12 worst habits based on your sign.
This crown gives me a feeling of power!
Tell her the
truth! No way! Can I say that curse word now?
For this list, we'll be looking at the bad habit that is most associated with each zodiac sign. Did we get your bad habit right? Let us know in the comments. Number 12, fear of commitment. Pisces.
When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world.
Pisces are understanding and make great friends, but they tend to be flaky when it comes to actually making commitments. They're known for their romantic prowess, but they tend to become obsessed with something or someone and then quickly drop it when they change their minds.
So you're saying I'm wrong for you?
What? No.
The idea of making a commitment, whether Saturday night plans or an actual relationship, probably makes most Pisces blood run cold. It's best to avoid trying to force a Pisces into commitments, because it'll just make them run the other way.
I'll be cooking again, be good looking again, with a mademoiselle on each arm.
Number 11, overspending. Aquarius.
Check this out. Butler. Chef. Theme song guy.
Oh yeah!
Despite their many positive traits, Aquarians aren't the most logical members of the zodiac, focusing on matters of the heart more than thinking with their heads.
Let's not forget what the Spanish found when they came to the New World. Gold. Mountains of it.
That can sometimes lead to overspending because when they see something they want, they have a difficult time thinking of any reasons not to get it, even if it means maxing out their credit cards.
This crown gives me a feeling of power! Power!
Aquarians are lofty thinkers and their heads can get lost in the clouds, meaning that budgets and bank accounts aren't usually the first things on their minds.
My rivals back home. It's not that I'm bitter, but think how they squirm when they see how I glitter.
Number 10, being a workaholic. Capricorn.
Listen, honey, I've got it quiet.
Say no more. Go save the world one policy at a time, honey.
Capricorns have a hard time relaxing and letting loose, and tend to get caught up in their work or studies. When there's work to be done, whether it's cramming for an exam or staying at the office late to finish a project, they have a difficult time doing anything else.
We all going out dancing tonight. Care to join us?
Come on, Tiana, live a little. It's Mardi Gras.
You know I got 2 left feet. Besides, you need a napkin, sweetheart? I'm gonna work a double shift tonight. Here you hotcakes. You know, so
you can save for your restaurant. I know.
It's hard for them to prioritize self-care over impressing their teachers or bosses.
Tell me you haven't been listening to the police scanner again.
Look, I performed a public service. You act like that's a bad thing.
It is a bad thing, Bob.
Even if they're convinced to stop working, their minds will still be racing. And they'll probably be sneaking peeks at their work email when they run to the bathroom.
Who was that, honey? The, office?
Another conference. Short notice, but duty calls.
Number 9, breaking promises. Sagittarius.
I promise. And when I promise something, I never, ever break that promise.
Sagittarians are the life of the party and can always be counted on for lively conversation or a fun night out.
No, really, I promise.
But they strongly value their freedom and independence, not liking to be tied down to anyone or anything.
Everything will be the way it was. I promise.
So don't be surprised if your Sag friend cancels plans to see a movie with you when they get an invite to a hot club opening.
I can't wish you free.
Fine, I understand. After all, you've lied to everyone else. Hey, I was beginning to feel left out.
Like Pisces, they have a hard time making commitments, especially if they perceive it to mean they're giving up their autonomy or ability to do the things that make them happy.
Everything is gonna be okay, though.
No, Rapunzel.
I promise you have to trust me.
No.
Come on.
Number 8, secretiveness. Scorpio.
Genie, I need help.
All right, Sparky, here's the deal. If you want to court the little lady, you gotta be a straight shooter. Do you got it?
We all know that Scorpios can be a bit shady. They have a reputation for being manipulative, but when it comes to keeping secrets, this can often be a defense mechanism to prevent anyone from getting too close to them.
Tell her the truth.
They tend to be closed off and have a hard time with vulnerability, which makes them hold information close to their hearts rather than sharing it with the people who care about them.
Do I know you?
No. No.
You remind me of someone I met in the marketplace.
The marketplace? I have servants who go to the marketplace for me.
Don't try to force a Scorpio to open up. It's an uphill battle that can take years of trust building.
Al, all joking aside, you really ought to be yourself.
Number 7, flakiness, Libra.
It's midnight.
Yes, so it is, but why?
Goodbye.
No, wait. You can't go now, it's only...
Oh, I must, please.
Libras are easygoing people pleasers who have a hard time saying no when someone asks them for something. They don't do well with conflict and tend to say yes even if it's inconvenient for them.
Now we don't know how. We've never done anything without magic.
And that's why Maleficent will never suspect.
But who'll wash?
Because they want to keep everyone around them happy, even if they don't actually have time for them. This leads to overbooking themselves and creating impossible situations where they can't possibly do everything they've committed to. This leads to them occasionally flaking out when they simply can't do it all.
I don't even know your name. How will I find you? Wait! Please wait!
Number 6, procrastination, Virgo.
Alice.
I'm listening.
Virgos are hyper-organized but can be perfectionists, focusing undue amounts of energy on making sure they do everything just right. Because of this, they tend to procrastinate, because they're paralyzed with worry that they'll do something wrong.
Show me where we're going.
Okay, only I'm too sad to walk. Just give me a few hours.
Virgos are known for a lack of confidence, and they second-guess themselves constantly. They're extremely detail-oriented, but can become caught up in doing everything just right, and often ultimately fail to complete a task on time. Virgos would do well to take a deep breath, remember they are good enough, and tackle tasks that they've been avoiding.
I'm sorry, but how can one possibly pay attention to a book with no pictures in it?
Number 5, oversharing, Leo.
Mama Coco has trouble remembering things. But it's good to talk to her anyway. So I tell her pretty much everything.
I used to run like this, but now I run like this. It's just way faster.
Leos are known for their confident personalities and their ability to put it all out there without fearing judgment or rejection.
And I got downhearted. How'd you feel? Every time that I... Pumba, not in front of the kid.
While this quality is admirable most of the time, it can be a double-edged sword, causing them to occasionally overshare things that should be kept private.
This is awkward. Not you're awkward, but just because I'm awkward. You're gorgeous. Wait, what?
Especially with social media being such a big part of our lives now, Leos can tend to post one too many humble brags for most people's liking. While there's nothing wrong with being proud of accomplishments, usually it's best to keep the gloating to a minimum.
I have a dimple on this side, but not on this side. Dimple, no dimple. Dimple, no dimple.
Yeah, eat your food.
Number 4, keeping toxic friends, Cancer.
Tink! Shh! Stop playing.
Cancers are some of the most loving and maternal members of the Zodiac, prioritizing their relationships with their friends and family above all else. Where this can turn into a bad habit, however, is when they opt to maintain toxic relationships that have clearly passed their expiration dates.
Tink said what? Well, she said you said to shoot it down.
Tinkerbell.
Tink!
Because Cancers are willing to put in the work to fix problematic relationships, they have a hard time giving up when the other person clearly isn't able to give their relationship the care and attention it deserves. Cancers would do well to focus their energy on the relationships in their lives that are worth working on.
But don't you know you might have killed her? Tinkerbell?
Number 3, phone addiction, Gemini. Geminis are tons of fun and make great friends, but even they will admit that they have a hard time focusing.
We just gotta keep our eyes on the prize and stay focused.
Get rid of belly fat using this one weird trick.
Ooh, I love weird tricks.
Their tendency to be scatterbrained leads them to be constantly looking for something new to focus their attention on.
Man, there are all kinds of videos in here.
Yeah, you like babies and cats.
In the age of smartphones, they have the entire internet at their fingertips and often can't help but mindlessly scroll when they should actually be doing something productive.
Are you familiar with Gazelle, greatest singer of our lifetime, Angel with Horns? Okay, hold on, keep watching.
Because they like to multitask, you might have to remind your Gemini friend to actually give you their undivided attention when you're trying to tell a story.
But I thought I was trenching.
Trending. You were, but that was 15 seconds ago. Now you're not. Thanks for stopping by, though.
Aww.
Number 2, saying no, Taurus.
You know, maybe if snap out of it. I'm too old to get mixed up in this stuff again.
Tauruses love their alone time and would enjoy nothing more than a weekend where they have zero obligations and can veg out on the couch in their PJs from Friday till Sunday.
Why not?
2 words. I am retired.
So when someone asks them to make plans or lend a hand with something, they may immediately jump to saying no before giving it any consideration.
No chance, no way, I won't say it, no, no.
Tauruses need a little help leaving their comfort zones and remembering that they do actually value their relationships with others, even if it means putting a little work in now and then.
My answer is 2 words. Okay.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Swearing. Aries.
You should lock the door and scream that curse word we know. It's a good one.
Now hold on.
Aries are energetic and have boundless enthusiasm for the topics that they're passionate about.
Can I say that curse word now?
Most of the time, this is a positive thing, as it helps them to accomplish big things and take on significant projects. Because they're so excited to communicate, though, they can forget to mind their P's and Q's and toss curse words into their monologues without even realizing it.
Okay, Daddy's gonna use some words. How about we go to the carnival?
Among friends, this isn't typically an issue, but it can be a problem when in a workplace setting or when they're surrounded by young, impressionable children.
I have access to the entire curse word library. This new console is done.
Sorry, I did it again. My bad.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.